Have you ever been in a situation where you were so in the rush of doing things that you couldn't take a moment to pause and reflect on how you were doing them? Well, if you've had those situations and your answer was yes, I empathize, because I've had those situations too. And when I have these situations, an important lesson I learned from my tennis coach actually comes to mind. What my tennis coach used to do is he used to take this tennis ball and throw it as far away from us as he could, and then ask us to run, swing, and hit it onto the other side. Now, when we were doing that, he noticed us making one error. And that error was we were running towards the ball and then swinging as hard as we could. And what he said we should do is run as fast as you can toward the ball, but just before we swing, he said, take a fraction of a second to pause. He said this would allow us to stabilize our bodies and get more power through our swing. And when I started to do this, I realized that I could also make smarter choices in terms of what shot I should be playing at that moment. And being an emotion intelligence coach, this made me draw an analogy to life. I often coach people on how to improve performance. And I often talk about how are we pausing in our daily lives to take a look at how we're doing with our performance. One formula that I'd like to talk about, and I think will be useful for you too, is to look at P equal to P minus I. Tim Galloway wrote about this formula in his book Inner Game of Work, where he said performance is equal to potential minus interferences. If you want to improve your performance, look at the other two sides of the equation. Your potential, how to increase it, and your interferences, how do you reduce it? So what are we doing during this proverbial pause to up our game, to up our potential? Are we looking at learning new things, changing processes, reinventing processes? How are we looking to reduce interferences? First off, what are these interferences? Are they external in our environment, or are they internal in our own mind? Are we looking at doing that, reducing those interferences to improve our performance? Well, I'll leave you with that formula. And if you like this video, do share it with your friends and family, especially those who like to play or watch tennis, and it will certainly resonate with them. And as you go after your work, chasing those dreams, chasing those goals, chasing those projects, remember, pause before you swing and go through the flow of your day. Thank you.